Hi, I'm Sam, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm super stoked to have you. Before every bike ride, big or small, I like to pack my pannier bag with some things that I would need. In this case, all of my camera equipment and some snacks, anything that I think I'd need along the way. I originally started doing YouTube, actually teaching yoga on here for a year and a half, and I got booty cheek views, and then I posted one bike vlog, and now it's almost at 100,000 views, so shout out bike fam. My hope with doing these vlogs is to inspire you to keep living a healthy lifestyle and to continue to cultivate a deeper relationship with something bigger than yourself. I'm one of the least handy bitches I know, so although I have a bike rack, I never figured out how to put it on my car, so the bike goes there. I get a lot of questions about bike phone holders, and this is the one I do. I actually have a completely separate case where I have that back part connected to it, and I strictly use it as my biking case that then connects, clips on, and securely latches onto my bike. I had a couple of friends that inspired me to really start biking as a mode of transportation. Back when I was 18, 19, I met this amazing group of hippies in Cleveland, Ohio, which is where I'm from, that were really big about just like biking to coffee shops, biking to the beach, biking to friends' houses. And for me, it was pretty much a beautiful, fun hobby. I don't even want to say hobby because it's more of like an impact on my life that really changed how I view getting from point A to point B using my body as the mode of transportation. So right now I live in a place where it's not really so easy for me to just leave my apartment and hop on a trail, unfortunately. So I do have to get in my car and take my bike to a trail, but it's okay because I love it and biking is just a really fun thing to do. So today I'm going to be biking downtown Pittsburgh, very kind of city urban vibes. We're gonna maybe stop and have a coffee and enjoy the ride. This is my Trek FX3 with the 40mm tires that I have and specialty pedals that I purchased with it. Got this whole bike for $1,600. It's an upgrade from my, hello sir. It's an upgrade from my old steel Schwinn, which I first started using back when my friends inspired me to go and begin riding. I was biking so many miles on that thing, putting me through college. I'm not wearing my padded shorts today because although they were really amazing in this video here, I don't think I'm gonna be biking that many miles today where it's going to injure my booty on the saddle. Got my helmet since y'all reamed me in the last video about not wearing my helmet because you only have one brain, and you are correct. So I'm gonna be wearing my helmet today. Even though it's a casual ride, it's always a casual ride with me. Anything could happen. We don't plan for accidents. That's why they're called accidents. I have my pannier bag, which I am now going to link my Amazon list of all of the things that I have on my bike and or things that I want. I have my water bottle. It's a Podium Camelback. Stays cold forever. And I have my phone mount, which is so essential. And then also, yes, I know that I still need a bike rack. In fact, I actually have one. I just don't know how to put it on my car. So I'm still just doing the old method of throwing this thing in the back. You don't have to have the perfect bike or the perfect outfit or the perfect safety equipment, anything like that. There's really nothing more magical than just getting out on the trail. All right, so I'll shut my mouth up and let's get going. Oh yeah, perfect day. Oh man, this is a perfect day. The weather is ideal. 75 and cloudy. Wouldn't have it any other way. Let's go. Skipping it up. So I'm one of those people that always likes to be on the go and has more hobbies than I can even remember to do at any given time. And although I love that about myself and I love that I am so eager to try so many things, sometimes I think it can prevent me from just making progress in that one thing. Specifically with my dreams and everything that I'm trying to achieve, maybe going YouTube full-time, living on my bicycle, traveling the US or the world by bike. I know that that is something that God has put on my heart that isn't on everybody else's heart, right? And so you might have a calling that is super unique to you, but sometimes we get in our own heads and we think, oh, well, everyone wants to do that. And so what makes me special? What makes me different? And then we prevent ourselves from actually just taking the steps that we need to become that person, to become that version of ourselves that steps fully into that belief. And so many times we can self-sabotage. We can self-sabotage our own dreams and our own desires because we're scared of our own potential, because we don't fully trust God or the universe or even ourselves. A huge reason why so many of us don't actually attack our dreams full send is because we don't trust ourselves. We haven't built that loyalty to believe in ourselves time and time again. And it requires failing and face planning and losing money and losing time, losing relationships, and then getting back up and stacking ourselves higher every single time those obstacles come in our way. That's what's gonna make us resilient, and that's what's gonna make us unbreakable and unstoppable. My friend Savannah, we were in the car the other day going to yoga, and she had said that she heard this really incredible phrase that stuck with me, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but it stuck with me and it kind of got me, ready and eager to move on to the next step, to move on to the next endeavor, whatever that is, because I can feel it on my heart, I can feel it stirring. And it's gonna be a matter of just taking that leap of faith. But the phrase is, our brains are wired to choose a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. And so often we can get caught up in consistently choosing the familiar hell, whether that is a relationship that's not healthy and not working, whether that's a job that we've fallen out of love with, and maybe it's not even that bad. It could be maybe not that great, but it's not that bad. So then we stay in it because things could be better, things could be worse. familiar hell of choosing the wrong diet habits over and over, choosing the habit to not go to the gym and to not take care of our physical body because it's comfortable watching Netflix and chilling. And so our brains are wired to keep us safe, not to keep us happy. And so many times we will choose that familiar hell instead of the unknown, this unfamiliar heaven, this plan that we cannot see yet, that is just unfolding, and it's scary. My unfamiliar heaven, my fears and my doubts are, how am I gonna make money? Is this gonna work out? Will there be people to provide value to? Will I provide enough value? But there is a sense of like unknown and freedom to just letting things play out how they should. And when you take that leap of faith and things do work out, that's when you learn to trust yourself and to build loyalty with your own human. If you're choosing this familiar hell, and that might be okay, but if you have a weight in your heart knowing that you are supposed to jump into this unfamiliar heaven, this unknown, steps not clear to you yet, I am encouraging you, and I'm encouraging me, right? Every time I do these talks, I'm really preaching to myself. Like, Sam, do the things that you are thinking about. Do the things that you are preaching and talking about. I think we just have to do it. I think we have to take the steps toward it. And I think that there's a certain level of comfort that we can allow ourselves along the way. But eventually those steps of doing the things that were once scary will become our new comfort. And then next thing you know, we can be living in this unfamiliar heaven that will eventually turn into a familiar heaven, and then we'll have to choose the next adventure along the way. That is biblical. So yeah, unfamiliar heaven. Love you. Mwah. Damn, they got a new forklift. And it's not a cat. Too damn bad. Fuck. Run around, gotta lap fools. Bad tooth. I don't gotta act cool. Follow where I lead you, pack you. Going through the budget. Word on the street is I make it look easy. Way too easy. Word on the street is I make it look easy. Way too easy. But it's going up. On your right. I'm actually just gonna I'm gonna pass on sfogliatelle and gonna go with the cinnamon twist. That'd be good with my coffee.
Oh, it's gonna be, and we also have cannolis.
I know, that's too sweet, I think. What do you think? The cinnamon twist is sweeter than the cannoli?
I mean, sfogliatelle is less sweet than both.
Really?
You never tried it, right?
I've never tried it.
Why not trying new stuff?
Give it a try?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, I'll try the sfogliatelle.
This one is calling your name.
Thank you.
You want this on the plate?
Yes, please. Thank you for getting me to try something new.
Yeah. You're gonna come back for more.
I hope so. That's the goal. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi. I'm going to do a cappuccino. Okay. For here. Thank you. Let's try sfogliatelle. I feel like I'm in Italy a little bit. Oh. Oh. It's gotta be the dunk, right? It's gotta be the dunk. Sfogliatelle. It's very light, very mild. Very good. I like it. It's almost got a almond flavor in it as well. And we try a different method. We take a sip and then a bite. Different methods. Different strokes for different folks. Oh, that's so good. La prima. La prima and the coffee. That's nice. I'm glad he made me choose the unfamiliar heaven.
After watching this YouTube video back, I kept thinking a little bit harder on the idea of unfamiliar heaven versus familiar hell. And one of the things that I love so much about biking is it just gets you out of your routine a little bit, and it pushes you into the unfamiliar heaven. When you go at the pace of a bike, you get to just experience life and the city or the parks at a way different pace than if you're just in a car and everything's zooming by. Sometimes life can feel like a car where you just kind of blink and you miss a whole bunch of things. But the nice thing about hopping on your bike is it slows things down enough to where you actually get to digest them, but not too slow, like the walking pace where you're not going to get very far. I obviously have so much work to do with my YouTube vlogs, and I just always want my message to be positive, so I hope that you think about this and how it relates to your life, and I hope you find the silver lining, or like the beautiful part of your life currently as it is. And if you do want to change, seeing what it is that you can alter in your daily life and your daily activity so that compounds over the course of a year or two, and you can be living your familiar heaven, you know?
Okay, so it's on already. All you have to do is put it around your neck. It might be a little small.
Maybe. Ah. All right, we got it.
Okay, so I think that's good.
Okay. Is that gonna work? You want me to just like stay behind you, like right around here?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
See, it's a good thing we were down here today.
Yeah.
You guys just bike for fun?
Yeah, we bike down
Yeah.
here all the time.
Yeah. Try to keep it fresh for
Usually around here we go around like 10 to 12.
Yeah, I think that's what I meant as well.
Nice.
We go all over the city, down into the strip. Sometimes we eat lunch down there. Sometimes we eat lunch on the north side. Just depends.
Did you guys eat lunch today?
No, we're gonna eat lunch at Mad Max on the way back.
I used to live in the south side and it was so wonderful because I could always jump on the trail. But, did you guys park at East End?
No, we park all the way on the north side by the Heinz Lofts.
Oh, okay. So you gotta go back that way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That should be enough footage.
Okay.
No, that's good. We're glad to be able to help you out.
I appreciate it. It's good to meet you. I'm Sam.
Nice to meet you.
My YouTube channel, if you want to check it out, you'll be on it in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Then you can tell what your
Yeah.
friend your Oxford Club is.
Yeah, I'm a yoga teacher there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I do yoga. I just start actually in October, Tuesdays and Thursday mornings at 7. So you're head of sales. I'm in sales. I sell forklifts and warehouse design. So that's what I do in the area. Good to meet you guys.
Nice
I'll
to
see
meet
ya.
you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Take care.
All right, so that's the ride. It was a total of 11 miles. Not as far as I wanted, never really is. Sometimes when you're riding through the city, there's just a lot of stopping points as well that I'm my own videographer. But I just wanted to say, I don't know if you caught on to the couple of signs that were in this video. That is the beauty of God. They come through in signs, they come through in small little awarenesses that if you are paying attention, you'll see them. My intention for this vlog was familiar hell versus the unfamiliar heaven. And in the beginning of the video, I was starting to record over here and it just didn't feel right. So I felt called to move to a different area. And then there was that sign that said bicycle heaven. Another sign was that I went to go get a pastry. I was really looking for a croissant and I originally chose the cinnamon twist. And the guy said,
Never tried it, right?
I've never tried it.
Why not trying new stuff?
The universe looking out and checking me. That is all. Thank you so much for watching. I still have to figure out my bike rack to put my bike on. And a shout out to Bart and Chase for putting on the camera and recording me a little bit there at the end. So I had some footage of myself since when I'm my own videographer, I don't have. Planning to do more vlogs like this and always exploring new locations. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, and maybe comment your thoughts on the idea of familiar hell versus unfamiliar heaven. I will have the Amazon link to my biking list in the description below. As well, you can find my Patreon to support the channel, which is beneficial for me having another videographer with me, someone that I can pay for their time to come along on the bike trips, or maybe I just need friends. Just want to say thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the support and I appreciate your time that you invest into watching my vlogs. I hope that they are informational, insightful, and or inspiring. Thanks so much for being here and for being alive. Be sure to check out my other videos and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.